Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello and welcome back to our presentation.
My name is Alia Batrisha binti Muhammad Asari. This is a group project for Social Media Literacy IMD 221 about evaluation of social media tools and services. This group consists of 4 members, which is Alia Batrisha binti Muhammad Asari, Nur Alia Sofia binti Abdul Karim, Nur Uzma Aiman binti Zainuri, and the last one is Siti Aisyah binti Muhammad Ihsan. We are from IM 1104A.
For this part, I would like to explain about our introduction to information agency. We are choose the National Museum of Singapore. The National Museum of Singapore is the oldest Singapore museum which tells of story about Singapore and the world, and is one of the city architectural symbols. Back in 1849, this museum was named as a library and museum and was held at Stamford Roots. Their gallery are very interesting and had different perspectives and activities specifically about the Singapore story. The National Museum of Singapore provides a present and satisfying way to learn about Singapore's fascinating history. If we visit the National Museum, we can experience or feel ourselves in the middle of a large dimly lit room that is surrounded by a massive film montage depicting daily life in Singapore, with a string symphony playing in the background. This is because social media places a high value on establishing and sustaining online relationships with users. Every agency, including the National Museum, offers promotion and marketing strategy through many applications, especially social media. This National Museum uses multiple types of social media to attract users to visit them or even use their service. They are responsible for constantly updating their digital marketing such as social media, so users are attracted to their information agency. They also have social media sites such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and a website for us to follow and know all the development about the National Museum of Singapore. Moreover, since our country hit the COVID-19 pandemic, some cannot visit or come to the museum, so they will use social media to get all the information and developments they want.
The next slide is social media platforms used by the agency. Museums and cultural institutions increasingly use social media to communicate with existing and potential visitors, calling attention to their collection, exhibitions, and events. We found that the National Museum of Singapore uses various types of social media to convey their message and entice people to enjoy the products they produce by using ads that attract a lot of attention on social media. Among the social media used by them are Instagram, Facebook or Meta, Twitter, and TripAdvisor. The first social media is Facebook, the main Facebook or Meta of the National Museum of Singapore. They also put words that show their true incentive, which is a museum is not just a place for treasured artifacts, but a vibrant space where stories come alive. The message delivered the main point that they want people to see the museum for what it was. The second social media is Twitter, the main page of the Twitter National Museum of Singapore. Their Twitter also put the same words as Facebook, which is a museum is not just a place for treasured artifacts, but a vibrant space where stories come alive. These words have been like their trademark words to people. The third one is YouTube. The National Museum of Singapore also have their own YouTube channel. This is because video is an increasingly fundamental feature of the media's landscape. Like text and images, video has become central to online communication and is a foundational component of any museum storytelling and online engagement. The last one is TripAdvisor. This website not too familiar, but the function they use this website to make their museum become famous and well known around the world. This site was for promoting
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nuruzmahin Zainuri, and now I will be presenting about the evaluation of the social media use based on 7 functional blocks of social media. So 7 functional blocks of social media consist of identity, conversation, sharing, present, relationship, reputations, and groups. So first one is the identity. So for the National Museum of Singapore, people can find them by their name account on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TripAdvisor, and for more information. They also provide the location of the venue on their Facebook page and their official website to guide people who are interested in visiting. The next one is the conversation. Users and visitors can interact with them on Facebook, Twitter, and their official websites by uploading stories or leave a message on the visitors forum. The staff of the National Museum of Singapore will also try to answer the message from the visitors to help them with the information that they need. So the next one is e-sharing. They frequently give update about the event, exhibition, and any activities organized by the company. For the example, they upload various message and videos about the activities and the interaction between the visitors in a certain event. So the next one is the presents. Visitors can view their social media message at any time to get some details and information about the museum, especially the location on to the museum. Next one is the relationship. Users can get to know about the updates of the events and activities that is being held through social media. They can get to participate into it to gain interest and knowledge about the culture and history while building a good relationship with other people. Next one is the reputation. For the reputation of the National Museum of Singapore, they can be identified by the engagement of the users with their social media page. For example, Facebook can be seen by the number of likes, shares, and ratings or reviews, and Instagram can be seen by the numbers of followers and likes. So the next one is groups. They can upload pictures about their visits at the National Museum of Singapore and can repost it on their Facebook and Instagram account. For visitors can also buy the tickets at their official websites to reduce the waiting time at the museum. The museum also being provided with vaccination differentiate safe management measures for a group safety.
Thank you. My name is Siti Aisyah binti Muhammad Ihsan, and I'll be proceeding with the next point, which is recommendations. Firstly, interactive mediums. Apart from using graphics or videos, the museum can use interactive mediums such as infographics, posters, and post it on every social media account. This method is more interactive and eye-catching, which can enhance the reader's knowledge about the museum. It's also time-saving and ease their readings and understanding of the infographics. Secondly, ensure all social media is active. The museum has to keep posting updates on social media. This includes engaging the audience with posts of history behind an artifacts and promoting programs or events held by the museum actively through all social media, or even make museum tour to increase the attraction of audience through Instagram Live. Lastly, collaboration with known public figures. Collaboration with famous public figures such as Durian Kimchi, a YouTuber, or even Russell Lee, a writer. If the collaboration works, it can increase the number of people visiting the museum, also increase the number of followers on social media. That's all from me, and I'll pass the next point to the next presenter.
So, in conclusion, there are so many choices and tools that we can use to attract people's attention. The National Museum of Singapore has used multiple social media to attract users in addition their museum and be able to acknowledge their new information gained about the National Museum of Singapore. This is because people nowadays are using social media more than anything. So it is a great platform to share any information with social media users to attract them to be active on social media. The National Museum of Singapore must manage its timeline and maintain its posts by uploading frequently with unique caption and captivating photo and illustration. Social media may be a great resource for any organization. Last but not least, this might help them to boost their profile, define current threats, and establish two-way communication with social media users. So, that's all from us. Thank you for listening.